on in, and thank you for the look, Can. Welcome on in, welcome on in. But yeah, so today I thought we're gonna do a bit more building in Minecraft. Gonna be building from another block palette. If you don't know, I have this little series going on at the moment where I take some random block palettes off the Minecraft block palettes like website, and then I try and build something from that block palette in game. Gonna be doing that today. We've done about like 5 or 6 builds so far, and I posted them all on Instagram like a few weeks ago. And I and I love how I just remembered last week when we were playing Stardew Sage. We were like, oh, are we going to play next week or are we going to play next month? Who knows? And I completely forgot about what I was saying that we might play this week. To be fair, I think Sage forgot as well. I don't know, but at this point Stardew Sage is just kind of one of those series where it's like we play every so often. So how's your guys' weekend been so far? I tweeted a little earlier on that I am, for the next while, at least for a while, I'm gonna be streaming at 7:30 p.m. On both Thursdays and Sundays now instead of just on Sundays. So yeah, I think that would just be easier for me. Because on Fridays now I have uni at 9:30. I actually want to get decent amount of sleep, so I just decided, hey, I'm gonna stream from a little earlier on. So now when I want to go for like 2.5, when I want to stream for like 2.5 hours ish, or like 3 hours, it's usually like, it's not that late, it's like 10 or half 10, you know? And by the time I get in bed, it's like 11. Okay, so stuff I did this weekend. So on Friday, I went into uni and got quite a few more participants for my dissertation. I'm probably still gonna go in next week and try and get like a few more, and try and message a few people to try and get a few more participants for my dissertation. And then yesterday was fun. So yesterday morning we went out about 10-ish, because I had an eye test at 10:30 at my local Specsavers, and my eye test has gone worse. Okay, so I got my first eye test like July 2023. I thought it was August, but apparently it was July. I guess what must have happened is like I had my eye test in July, but I picked up my glasses and got my glasses like August, because it takes like a week or two for them to actually like start out the lenses and put the lenses into the like frames you want. So yeah, I went in, and basically at my first eye test, what they told me is that my prescription was 0.5, and then I went into the opticians. I went into Specsavers. Yesterday morning, and they told me that my prescription has gone down from, apparently my prescription that I am currently wearing right now, because I haven't got my new glasses haven't been tried out yet, but my apparently my prescription wasn't 0.5 in these, like in my glasses which I'm wearing now, but like in my old glasses, that it's not 0.5, it's -2, and it has gone down to -3. So I just got fucking lied to about what prescription I had. Because the thing is, as well, in like most shops, you get like, they like in a lot of like supermarkets, like mainly Sainsbury's, but I know like a few other supermarkets as well, they sell like prescription reading glasses, and most of the prescriptions they sell is like from like -2 to 2, right? So, and I was like, oh, like they'll do it like, not -2 from 2. They'll do it like from 2 and above, or like -2 and then below, right? They don't really do anything like less or higher. They don't really do anything between -2 and 2, right? So, and I thought for 2.5 years that my prescription was 0.5 and that I couldn't get any of the cute fucking glasses. Like I could have gone, to be fair, I could have gotten cute glasses from Specsavers, but I just decided to get black frames. But like if I wanted another pair of glasses, I was like, I can't. But like, my thinking was, because I thought it was 0.5, I was thinking, well, I can't be bothered going into Specsavers to get new glasses. I could just, but like, and I thought, oh, the like £10 reading glasses I can't get because that's like not my prescription. They don't do most places don't do my prescription. But apparently they fucking do. So, yeah. So I just got lied to at my first eye test, which pisses me off. So yeah, and they just said like, oh, your eyesight's gotten worse. We have no idea. We have no idea why your eyesight is going worse because your eyeballs are healthy. So, yeah. I don't fucking know why my eyesight has decided, you know what, we'll just get a bit worse for the fun of it, for the shits and giggles, you know? So, yeah, love that. And then I went into work, had a bit of lunch, and yeah, just worked my shift. Yesterday, you know, my shift yesterday wasn't that bad. For like the first like half of my shift, it was like pretty quiet. What was I doing for like the first half of my shift? I think I was just sorting out the fitting room mails. So yeah. And then in the second half of my shift, it like got a little bit busier. You know what annoys me? Okay, so we have like 4 fitting rooms, 4 changing rooms, and we have like a rail right next to the fitting rooms being like, hey, if you don't want the clothes you tried on for whatever reason, like they didn't fit you or whatever, put them on that rail. We have signs all over the fitting rooms and above the rail as well being like, hey, put them on here. People don't listen. And so someone had like left a coat in the fitting room rails, and I think I had gone to the fitting room. There was like quite a few people waiting outside the fitting room to get changed because it was busy. And I went to go either put something back on the fitting room rails, or yeah, I put something back on the fitting room rails because I didn't know where it was, or I just went to put it there quickly while I went to serve someone on the till. I don't remember. But someone asked me like, oh hey, is that fitting room like open? Is someone using it? Is someone using this fitting room because it's the coat been left in there? I was like, and I was just like, well, because like the door was open, but like the coat had been left in there, and I was like, oh no. What I basically said was like, oh no, someone probably just like left the coat in there. No, she said something along the lines of, oh, do we just leave? She said something along those lines of like, oh, is this fitting room like open? Is someone using it? And where are we supposed to put clothes? So where are we supposed to put the clothes that we don't want? And I just said, oh, you're supposed to. Or she said something along the lines of that. Or like, oh, are we supposed to leave the clothes in the fitting rooms? And I just said, oh, now you just put them on the, you just put them on the rails. Someone must have just left them in there. You are supposed to put them on the rails, but I know some people leave it in there. I try to check it like every so often because I know people leave it in there. But at this point it had just gotten busy, so I hadn't like checked it since the first hour of my shift, since the first half of my shift. So it'd been like an hour or two at this point. It was like a little while. I only do 4-hour shifts, so yeah, it'd been like an hour. But yeah, I just did say like, oh, I try to check it like every so often, but sometimes just people leave it in there. And she was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. And like at this point, like someone else had just gone into that fitting room. I think she was asking like on behalf of someone else, so I assumed that like, that other person had just gone in. So yeah, that annoys me. We have a designated place where you put unwanted stuff, because at my store we don't have like a designated like fitting room attendant, right? We're all of us like are just like shop attendants, right? Or shop assistants, right? Except for management and the key holders. As far as I know, there's 3 people in management. There's my manager, assistant manager, and then supervisor. And then I think there's 2 key holders. I know one of the full-timers is a key holder, and then I know we got a new key holder like a few months ago. I don't know if she's full-time or part-time. But yeah, I know we have at least 2 key holders. But the rest of us are just shop assistants. And so like we don't have like anyone, we just don't have like one person whose specific job is to like sort out the fit rooms and like tidy the fit rooms and just make sure and like just check like check what people are taking into their fit rooms and make sure they're like not stealing stuff or whatever. But yeah, fuck. My footrest on my chair is broke, so yeah, it will fall. You will hear it. But yeah, so like it's kind of like on all of us just to every so often check the what is my footrest doing? But yeah, it's just like kind of like on all of us just to make sure the fit rooms are tidy and like check, like, you know, stuff like that. But when we have signs literally plastered all over the fitting rooms and above the fitting room rail, which is literally on like your right as you walk into like it's literally right outside the entrance to the fitting rooms, like, and then you just ignore that pisses me off. That's people who just ignore that kind of stuff just annoy me. And my headphones are so pissing me off right now, so I'm just trying to fix them. So yeah, just people who like ignore the signs, like, you know, like for example, like people whenever we have no sale on, which is rare, we always have sales on, but whenever we have no sale on, they won't read the price that's on the like little tag, and just be like, oh, how much is this? Because the thing is, if we have a sale on, you'll know there's a sale on, right? Like it'll be plastered like everywhere. If we have a sale on the whole store, it'll be plastered everywhere, or like all over that one section if it's like just a sale on like kids or accessories or whatever. But like yeah, it'll be plastered everywhere. But if we don't have a sale on, you'll know because we won't have sale signs plastered fucking everywhere. Like I understand it if it's like, oh, that part of the tag had been like ripped off, so we had to like look at like one of the other tags to type in the product code to check the price. But like that's the only time I'll moan about people not reading the price of items, because whenever we do have a sale on, especially like this past sale, because we we still have our Boxing Day sale. We still have our Boxing Day sale at the moment, right? And for some fucking reason, a lot of the stuff is like tagged wrong, and I don't know if it's just basically my manager, she'll write on the price on like each thing that needs to be like marked down, and then we go around like using the sticker gun, put on the proper sales price, right? And I don't know if it's just been like, oh, head office has like changed the sale in the system since we did our like big Boxing Day sales reduction on like Boxing Day, or I don't know if it's just like they were like, my manager like marked them down incorrectly, or like my co-workers marked them down incorrectly. I understand it like from when it's a sale and they've been like marked down incorrectly, because then it's like, that's on us, that's kind of on us. Us as in like, that's on us, like either the people who work at the store I work at, oh, that's on the company, you know, that's on the company. That's in head office. So yeah, a lot of things I could just like be like, a lot of things I could blame head office for, or just be like, fuck head office for doing that shit, man. Like also speaking about head office, okay, so we got a loyalty card system in like a few months, like, was it was like the start of this month, I think. It was either the start of this month or like just before Christmas. It's not been that long since we got them in. Jesus, January is so long. Anyways, but yeah, it's not been that long, and so words. Okay, so and we have like the app, and then we have the physical card, right? You can do it on either. But for some reason, head office were like, no, we're gonna change it. We're not gonna change the way you do it. And just be like, hey, you're just gonna create the account. For some fuck ass reason, you're just gonna create the account. Not give out any physical cards. Not tell people to. You're just gonna not give out any physical cards for some fuck ass reason, because the physical cards were easy to do, like, and then like you have to ask for like emails and like postcodes and stuff like that, and then it'll give you like an account number, and like a sign up discount, and then it will send out an email for people to reset their password, because of course why? I don't know why though. I don't know why. I don't know whether it's just like they'll send you a physical card, but like I don't know. I'm guessing maybe, I mean my only justification for this is like maybe they do it so it's like easier for you to like transfer over like people who have like online accounts, so that you can get like a physical card, because basically if you had an account on the web, I think the app is like new. I think the app is like still relatively new, I'm not sure, but if you had like an account on the website, then it got transferred over to the app once we introduced the loyalty cards, and then you just had to have the loyalty card. You had to have the app version. Like you couldn't get a physical card, because the only physical cards we had, all the physical cards like had a pre-established like account number. They had a pre-established like card number, right? But then the accounts, all the app accounts, also had their own. Once you like made an account, it gave you an account number. But obviously, for some people, that wasn't like, it wasn't a choice to have like the app version, because it just automatically transferred from the website to the app. But obviously, some people want physical card versions, which is understandable because the signal in the area that I work is fucking shite. It's so fucking shit. uh, because like, and also because like the apps do not like it in my store. Like if you don't know, there's this thing called blue light card. It's offered to like people who work like in hospitals, and like I think they just introduced it for teachers as well. I don't know I kind of don't know what the fuck it is. I know my mom has one because she works I don't know exactly what her role is, but like she's kind of like in the admin-y side of she's like in the admin-y kind of side of the hospital. And I know she has one. And then I think my sister, who's a high school teacher, I think she's been tempted to get one, or like I think I told her, oh yeah, now you can get a blue light card. I think I told her that. But yeah, there's a physical card for blue light, and then there's a app version as well. Whenever people come in and try to log into their blue light cards, probably 8 times out of 10, like 9 times out of 10, the app version for blue light, the blue light app will just log them out for no fucking reason. So yeah, it's like decently rare. So decently uncommon for people who have the blue light app to still be logged in once they actually get to paying. So yeah, the signal in my area is a pain in my ass. So yeah, I hate this. Yeah, just the area that I work in is like kind of shit. Well, I've lived kind of like in this area my whole life, and not that it's like shit, but like in the past 10 years it's gone downhill. You know, if you ask me, I would always blame the downfall of British home stores and like the closure of British home stores, and I will always blame the closure of British home stores on the downfall of the town I live in. Like, so yeah, and I think also the like closure of like physical Debenham stores also like contributed to like a bit of the downgrade, because now instead of the Debenham store, there's a fucking Primark, and Primark is just kind of like, my dad just gave me chocolate. But there's a Primark instead of the Debenhams, and that Primark's fine. It's just like, I'm pretty sure Primark's fast fashion, and it's just like whatever. So yeah. So yeah, I'm eating my chocolate. But and plus, like, my uni had just been in the news for not so great things. I'm not gonna say what, because it's been in my local news. So like, if you, I mean, if you know, you know. But like, I'm not gonna dox myself. Yeah, just my uni has also been in like a lot of, like a decent amount of scandal recently. So yeah. So yeah. And this is my little van. But yeah, and then okay, after work yesterday we went out for my granddad's 70th, and I saw one of my uncles who I haven't seen for like a while, cause like he lives in like the city. He lives in big city, so like there's a lot of traffic into big city, so it's like quite hard for him to come to town. So yeah, plus his dad, plus like his dad and like his mom. I don't know why I said that. My granddad and like my nan, well, my nan, who is my mum's stepmom, uncle's dad. I'm gonna be so honest. The family tree, my family tree, I cannot tell you how each person is related to who. Like I could tell you like vaguely, like, oh, these people are like siblings, but I could not tell you like who was older than who, you know, or like whose parents were who. You know, kind of in a way. That doesn't make sense, but it makes sense to me. So yeah. But yeah, I haven't seen that uncle in a while. And I met his new girlfriend as well, who's like pretty nice. So yeah. Who went out? The people who went out were like my granddad, my nan, me, my mum, my stepdad, and then it was two of my uncles, one uncle's girlfriend, and then my auntie. And then it was like my granddad's like friends as well. Who else went out? Oh yeah, my sister and her boyfriend as well also went out. So yeah, yeah, my mum was kind of drunk last night, I'm gonna be so honest. So we went out for a meal, we went to an Italian. I got this really nice, I'm not gonna say the name of the pasta, it was like a penne pasta. I'm not gonna say the proper name because it was like, it's named after the restaurant we went to. But like it was like a really nice, it was like me and like my uncle's girlfriend got like the same pasta dish and it was really nice. It was kind of like, so it was penne pasta and then it kind of had like, I guess it was like, the best way I can describe it was like cheese. It was like, I was gonna say a layer of like baked lasagna was the best way of how it looked, but it was just like cheese. It was like baked cheese. It was like baked cheese on it. And it's some like pepperoni, like, and like some bacon and ham in it. I guess like the other best way to describe it is like, my uncle's girlfriend said that it was kind of like a pizza merged with pasta, which is like a pretty good way to describe it. So yeah. Sorry, I was eating chocolate. But yeah. And then after that, we all got starters as well. I got some cheesy garlic bread. My mum and my stepdad shared some like tomato-y garlic bread. I don't remember what everyone else got. But then after we had like our mains, we got some dessert. I got a sticky toffee pudding, which, mwah, fantastic. I love a good I love a good sticky toffee pudding, right? I've got sticky toffee pudding with ice cream as well. And then there weren't that many. It was probably only half of us that got actual proper desserts. But my uncle's girlfriend got I think she got a Knickerbocker Glory. Did she get a was it Knickerbocker Glory? That's the most British name for a dessert I can think of. Is it what I'm thinking of? It was like a chocolate Knickerbocker. It was like a chocolate Knickerbocker Glory. That is a mouthful to say. But yeah, it's just like, I love ice cream with like cream and stuff. But yeah, she got that, and then like everyone else who got dessert got a tiramisu. So yeah, I don't think I've ever had tiramisu. Tiramisu generally has alcohol in it, so yeah. I don't drink, so I didn't. So yeah, I don't eat. I don't eat tiramisu. So yeah. So yeah, I could have also gotten, what was it, like chocolate fudge cake as well. That also looked really good, but I went with a sticky toffee pudding instead, and wow, fantastic. And then after we had some food, we all went out to like this nearby like this nearby bar. Like I said, I don't drink, but there's like a room upstairs, there's like a quieter room upstairs, like a less crowded room upstairs, where you could like play darts and stuff. I spent some J2Os. Love a good J2O. Love a good J2O. My classic go-to whenever we go out, whenever we go out to like a pub or something, is a J2O. Specifically orange and passion fruit. So yeah. But yeah, my mum got like so drunk. I'm surprised she wasn't hungover this morning. So she was so drunk. Because she had so much to drink. She was playing darts with everyone. And I was just not getting involved with the darts. So yeah. Yeah, I was just talking with like one of my granddad's friends, and then I was talking with one of my uncles and one of my aunties and like my uncle's girlfriend. I was just talking to them about like my degree and like where I want to go with my degree, and like I was talking to them about my dissertation and cyber psychology, and like just like rambling on. So yeah. What did I do? I was gonna bring something up, but oh yeah. So it was so funny. Cause like I said, my mom was kind of drunk, right? And like one of my uncles who we brought along one of my uncles. So we brought along the two uncles that came with us is like the youngest out of like the sibling. I like my mom and like her siblings. We brought the youngest uncle and the second oldest uncle. Well, not second oldest uncle. The oldest uncle, but second oldest because my mom. Out of like my mom and my siblings, my mom was the oldest. Then we brought the second oldest, and then we brought the youngest. Does that make sense? So yeah, it's so funny because the second oldest, oldest uncle, second oldest out of all five of them. I think yeah, it's fine. But yeah, second oldest, he is like very much like, he just doesn't really take shit. He's like kind of like I won't say he's a very serious person, but like more of just like, he just doesn't take any of my mom's shit. My mom is just like he and my mom are like kind of opposites in a way. Like he's just very done with whatever, he's just very done with everything. So he was just like, he's just like so done with my mom. So yeah, he was just like sat down next to me. So yeah, it was just so funny. So we were just like, me and like my uncle were just like, Mum, chill the fuck out, you've had too much to fucking drink. So yeah. Yeah, and he was like, I don't know how we got into this conversation. I don't remember how we got into this conversation. But we'll basically we said something along the lines of like, oh, this uncle is like a kind of rational person. Like he's a very like facts first person. But then he hates my chihuahuas for like no reason. Well, they're my mum's chihuahuas, but I still live with my parents, so yeah. He hates my chihuahuas for like no reason. Like literally whenever he comes over to my mum's, my dogs, they'll bark, be like, who's there, like do normal dog shit. But then after that, once they realise, oh, it's someone I know, it's not someone I know, they'll come over to you, wagging their tails, being like, oh, give me attention, like normal dogs do. That's normal dog behaviour. Yeah, he's just like, oh look, he's just like, oh, little fucking rats, like he's like, I'm just little, he just thinks they're like little rats, and he's just like, they're so annoying, they're barking. But then he loves my sister's dog, my sister's dog is like a mix of like 20 different fucking things. Like I know he's mixed with like poodle and beagle. He's like, the best way I can describe how he looks is like a short light blonde. His hair is like kind of curly, like golden retriever. He kind of looks like that, with just like a bit of a shorter snout. That's the best way I can fucking describe him. He's a mix of like a bunch of things. My uncle loves my sister's dog, but it's like, you love my sister's dog, who is like I also love my sister's dog, but like he is still very much in the puppy phase where like he just gets like excited about everything, and sometimes it can be a little much. But again, he's a puppy. But then you have my chihuahuas, who'll be excited for like 20 minutes, but then we'll go back to lay under their blankets. They are the laziest fucking chihuahuas in the world. So yeah, I don't know. So yeah. Okay, I finished my chocolate. The wrapper will go into the bin after I finish stream. But yeah, I had a very fun time last night. So I think we ended up going back home at around 10:30. This bar we went to was like not that far away. It was like 15-20 minutes away, I think. So it wasn't that far away. So yeah. Took a taxi home. So I had to the Chihuahuas. They were like, I think, to be fair, I think the dogs wanted to stay up a little bit longer. Because I didn't mean like, we went out about like 20 to 5, right? Like 4:40, and then we got home about like 10:30, and I had just like slept through that entire time. So I thought, I thought they wanted to stay up a little bit longer, but like we just wanted to go to bed, so we said hi to them. We were just downstairs with them for like 5-10 minutes, and then we got them to go back to bed, and yeah. And yeah, so yeah, we all went upstairs and started getting ready for bed. So yeah, and then today I was just playing on Animal Crossing mainly this morning. And then while my mum and my stepdad had gone to take the dogs for a walk, I made some pasta for my lunch. I can't get enough of pasta. I literally had it for my tea last night and had it for my lunch today. And then right, I was like almost done with my lunch and they came back. And then what did I do this afternoon? Played a little bit more Animal Crossing, and then just read for a bit while watching Ethel's Minecraft video. I have quite a few videos to catch up on from this weekend. So yeah, because I was working Saturday and I had a pretty busy day yesterday. Oh yeah. Speaking of yesterday, Speaking of yesterday, you know how I said that I just kind of glossed over. I just kind of glossed over my eye test yesterday. Well, I talked about it, but I feel like I didn't talk about it enough. So, like I said, my prescription went down from -2 to -3. Not running about that again, but like, you know, if you know, you know. But yeah, I love how I'm still talking to you, even though I'm still in the. I love how I'm still in the Minecraft category. By the way, I'm just talking. I need to start my headphones. Yeah, like I said, my prescription went down from -2 to -3. For like no fucking reason, and so I had to get new glasses. Well, I didn't know. Okay, so before what I thought was that you have like with Specsavers at least you have to have like you have a routine checkup like every 2 years, right? I thought these were free. I thought these routine checkups were free. No, they're like, how much are they? I don't remember. They're like 30 odd quid. They're like 30 quid. Right. I said they're free. And I was pissed to find out that those routine checkups are not fucking free. Like, I knew that you had to pay for like glasses and stuff in the UK because apparently, despite the fact that we have the National Health Service, apparently optometry and dentistry does not fall under the free healthcare. So once you become an adult, you have to pay for that shit. Which is fun, which is great. So yeah, and then on top of that, I had to pay for new glasses, which were like another 30 quid. And then I decided, to be fair, I could have just stopped there and paid 60 quid. I decided to get like anti-glazing stuff, which is like another £35. Because I make pasta a lot. I use the pan a lot. You know, I kind of need that shit. Otherwise, what's the point? You know. So, yeah, that's £95. That's £95 on glasses. Like, needed, but like, come on. Like, come on. That pisses me off. That just pisses me off. So yeah, and then, basically, so probably a little bit of context. Like I said, I still live with my parents. Yes, I'm 20. I still live with my parents. But my parents split up when I was 11. And since then, they have lived in 2 separate houses. And I stay at my dad's half the week and stay at my mum's half the week. And I stream from my dad's. But so I have like two computers. The one here, which I'm streaming off of, and then the one at my mum's. Probably I think just after Christmas, it was either just before Christmas or just after Christmas, my computer decided to go shit itself, and basically I turned it on one night, and it was like the monitor was just like, check your source or cables. And I was like, what the fuck? So I kept changing the source. I kept messing with the wires to try and see, oh, is something not plugged in right? Did I accidentally like somehow unplug something? No, that didn't work. So I go downstairs. I'm like, hello mother, hello stepdad. My computer, my monitor has not working. And they were like, that's weird. My stepdad had a little root around. Nothing seemed to be off. He thought, oh, maybe it's the power supply to the stuff for your monitor, right? So buy another power supply. That doesn't work. Then we're like, okay, time to ring up your dad. He's more techy than us. He has a computer of his own. He has a proper computer. My stepdad has a laptop. And my dad has a look at it. He thinks the motherboard's gone. So like, okay, just replace the motherboard. Now, not the motherboard. My dad even like hooked that computer up to these monitors that I am like, even one of these monitors I'm using right now. Didn't do shit. Like, like he was thinking, oh, I think my dad was thinking, oh, it's either a problem with the motherboard or a problem with the monitor itself. Well, no, he thought initially that it was a problem with the motherboard until I brought up like, oh, it was like the monitor, like everything else was working fine. The monitor was the one that initially presented the issue, right? So he's like, okay, I'll hook it up to your monitors. He hooked it up to one of these monitors. I don't know which one. I think he hooked it up to both. Nothing happened. Nothing fucking happened, which is great. Like, so my computer went for no reason. Luckily, I still had like this computer, but my other computer just decided to shit itself for no reason. And today, I spent over £1,000. Luckily, I had the money to, like I said, I still live with my parents. So yeah, I have the money, and I don't need to like contribute to bills or food shopping or anything. The only thing I buy with student finance is my lunch, right? So luckily, I have the money. That was like, that's a lot of money. So yeah, my mum was just like, your stepdad said it was very dusty inside your computer. Maybe you should just like try and clean it every once in a while. This computer that I use right now, so much dust in it. This is so dusty. I need to clean it at some point, but I keep putting it off. It is so dusty in there. This thing is like keeps going on and on. I've had this computer probably. How long have I had it? Good. Like, I want to say 7 years? I'm not sure. Have I? I've had it for like at least 6. I've had it for at least 6. Because I started streaming on this computer. And I've had the same monitor. I've had one of my monitors for like 6 years. I've had my other monitor for like 3 or 4 years. But yeah. But yeah. And I might as well get into doing a bit of building. Lag for no reason. Why is that lag? I let you in like half an hour ago. But yeah, I spent like £1,000. I don't remember what was one of that. But yeah, my other computer decided to shit itself for like no reason, and then I had to spend like over £1,000 on another one, cause reasons. I'm gonna do this one.